I'm your anchor, Andrew James Edmund the Third.
And my name is Sapphire.
Banana.
And my name is Sapphire Hardigo Eru. And today we will be discussing the rather small country of Uganda.
Uganda is landlocked, which means it has no access to any oceans.
A minimum of 40 languages are in use in Uganda, though despite this only 2 are official, English and Swahili. Luganda is the most commonly used language, and the only 2 official ones aren't that often used. A kanzu, or tunic in English, is typically a cream or white colored dress, traditional dress, that reaches either the ankles or ground and is for men. A gomzi is for a woman and is known and characterized for its abundant colors, sash that ties below the waist, square neckline, and puffy sleeves. Also, the shoulders are far exaggerated and more defined than the average dress.
Uganda has a reputation for being dangerous. There are about 30 million people in Uganda. Small vans and large buses are the main transportation of the country, and the drivers are usually careless or drunk, so you have to look out for that. Tourists are not indifferent to this country, which is famous for its forest and rich wildlife.
In the 1840s, Arab traders came to Uganda in search of slaves and ivory, and then were followed by 2 British explorers in 1862 and 1875. The ruler visited both by these explorers is Musetta? And now let's cut to Oscar Heather with our weather.
Uganda typically has a tropical climate with no dry seasons. Uganda's temperature is around 69 degrees Fahrenheit to 79 degrees Fahrenheit, rarely going below 67 degrees Fahrenheit or above 81. Uganda has many different landforms, including rivers, snow caps, hot springs, and mountains, and many more. Uganda has around 330 different mammal species, 7 of which are endangered, 21 are vulnerable, and 17 are nearly threatened. My favorite of which is the gray-crowned crane, which is fairly odd.
The total urban population is only 13% of its total population, according to a 2010 study, and only 4.8% is the annual rate.
Uganda is a presidential republic in which the president of Uganda is both the head of the state and the head of the government. There is a multi-party system. Executive power is exercised by the government.
I am Leslie Europe. I'm here in Uganda talking about the Lord's Resistance Army, the LRA, which is led by Joseph Kony, who is believed to either be dead or hiding in Central Africa. The LRA started in 1987 and is still active. It started as a national resistance army created to resist Uganda government by terrorizing civilians, and when the government wanted to shut it down, Kony took control. Kony kidnapped children to use as children soldiers, and 1/3 of them are female. The LRA is known to be in Uganda, South Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Central African Republic. Many other nations' forces want to shut this down, including the United States Army and United Nations Stabilization. Although the numbers has decreased from 3,000 to 500 in the last 5 years, it's still very real. Today, we are going to talk to Beatrice Lamunu, one of the young kids in the Army. She was 12 years old when she was kidnapped and has lived in the LRA for 7 years and is struggling to return to normal. To start off, let me just say how brave you were to be living in the LRA and survive that. So how was the LRA? What did you do?
Was a porter and a babysitter, along with a trained fighter.
How was that?
It was very difficult. I went through a lot, obviously, since I was kidnapped and someone I was babysitting, their legal guardian raped me. Well, obviously, when I was in the LRA, it was very difficult because I was being abused all the time and I had to do a whole lot with different fighting, killing, and other things I'm ashamed of. And also,
Thank you for talking to us, Beatrice.
Okay.
make sure you go to www.eoffee.org to learn more about me and my life story.
Episode 9.
On the
6 o'clock prompt.
6 o'clock channel 445.